Hey guys, this is Edward Shelton, aka Dark Logos. I'm just giving you a brief video. It's not like ooh super meta fun time, yeah. This is just more about inner head analysis, and I just felt really sort of driven after the last few days to sort of just give you this insight, and I think a lot of people don't have this. When I say I've become sort of a master of heroclix, and why is that? Well, general rule is if you spend 10 years on something, 10 years or more in a field, you become a master of it, a mastery of the subject. Okay, just naturally. You spend 10 years throwing rocks in an air. And that's all you do, and you focus on the many aptitude ways of throwing rocks in the air. You have become a master of throwing rocks in the air. Okay? So it becomes one of those, whatever you spend your time in, you become a master of. You might have people say like, man, I spend my time playing video games. I spend my time reading books. I spend my time, throwing trash down the street. Whatever you spend your time on, you become a master of. And there's no quick way to become a master. Yes, there is talent, and talent can get you really far, but it doesn't necessarily give you depth of mastery. What's the difference between talent and mastery? Okay. Talent is the ability to perform without little work. Mastery is a depth of understanding and perception of the subject matter. Okay, that's why sometimes the people that master a subject or area don't necessarily perform well. Okay, and i.e., people that perform well in the area don't necessarily have a direct depth and understanding and mastery of their craft. All right, and the main reason I want to tell you this is that a lot of you might think, if I listen to Dark Logos, I will shortcut the way to being a master. And in 2 days, I will listen to all the videos. I will not sleep, and I will digest it all, and then I shall become a master of heroclix. You can even see the Superman symbol forming on your chest as we speak. And you'll get all super powered up. And that's just not how it works. I didn't get good overnight. And I didn't get even close to proficient until I was mentored. And I didn't even get, close to a higher level of play without surrounding myself with people of higher level play. Okay. So that might seem odd. It's like, so Dark Logos, you're telling me for me to win, I need to lose. I'm like, yeah, you do. That's why I've been promoting, have friends in your venue. Make sure that when you go out that you have opportunities to interact with people and play games that aren't necessarily heroclix to give you different ways of thinking. And yes, those people that play those other games might be master of those games. But guess what? I learned a lot in about spatial control playing a young lady at a party in the game of Go, and she kicked my butt 15 times, and I'm sitting there laughing with her as she's whooping my butt in Go. And and Go is I think it's like a Japanese game with the marbles, and you have to, or no, not the marbles, with the little circular tiles. Sometimes we call it Othello, but it's a game about space and controlling space and having your plans on how to control space. But I have taken my time to incorporate other areas and aspects of life so that when I see this heroclix, map and figures and board and stages, I can take all that other knowledge, incorporate it, and present a well thought out game. Many of you haven't done that. Many of you haven't seen the value of going out there and getting other life experiences and then adding that into your understanding of heroclix. Even some of my psychological game stuff that I told in the previous episode, not episode 117. I think it's episode 116. I got some interesting feedback on that because a lot of folks were like, wow, I didn't realize that if I just simply tapped on the board and spoke with authority and confidence, that could have a negative psychological effect on my opponent that could be a lot more detrimental to my opponent than placement. Like, a lot of people just didn't think of that. But why is that? Because we're taught to compartmentalize and to make this part over here not work with this part over here, because our societal framework says, oh no, those are different things. They can't work together. No, they can't work together. So what I want you all to realize, that the path to mastering heroclix, the path to becoming a better heroclix player, isn't just absorb all this information and then being able to regurgitate it in play. That's the weakness of our educational system. You are taught how to take a test. You are taught how to study. You are not taught how to live out your application of your information. You are not taught how to think. So my goal with the little mental game stuff is sort of say, this is how you think. When I go and analyze the figures and stuff, it's like, this is the information. Okay, so how you think lets you interpret the information. If you just interpret the information, you won't come to your own conclusions. You will not go any deeper than I have already taken you. If you're only just like, yeah, okay, I'm listening to Dark Logos's concepts about games and how to play heroclix better and how my inner focused self needs to be congruent with my outer self, and that I need to do all this stuff. If you're paying attention to all my psychological effects and not like paying attention to the data, like, yo, the data says that your Excalibur team that you built is not good. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you're tapping on the table and having the deep voice and the Luke Skywalker, well, no, the Darth Vader voice, and be like, yes, Nightcrawler with 2 damage is going to hit you with precision strike. Tap. It doesn't matter. Your guy's like, he's going to hit me for 2 damage. Whew, I'm glad I'm not getting hit for more damage. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that's going through their head. If you're not balancing the spirit and the law together, you're not going to be a solid player. You're just not. So that's pretty much the video. I know that it's short. Hopefully you got a lot out of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a bunch of these. Definitely after I just put out a new video the previous day. So definitely, if you're seeing this, go watch 117. Or listen to 117, whatever, it doesn't matter. Go check out episode 117. I go into the lantern batteries and what you need to know about that. Okay, so go over there, listen to that, and if you don't know already, subscribe. Helps me out more than I thought. Who knew? To the channel, that helps out a lot. Big shout outs to new subscribers. You get the smile. Cheesy, yeah. And you can follow me on Twitter at StartOverPod. I came from outer space. Told me something funny. You can check out my musings there. And you can email me at startingoverpodcast@gmail.com. That's startingoverpodcast@gmail.com. If you wish to opine, keep it piffy, keep it interesting, keep it awesome, baby. Last but not least, if you want to check out some of my longer writings, you can check out the blog, startingoverpodcast.blogspot.com. You can donate to the show if you want private tutoring. Pretty much contact me through the email, and then you just donate me the money through the PayPal link on the blog, and then we can set up a time for us to work together. And for the low introductory price, an hour of my time from designing your team, top to bottom, $15. Low introductory price. All right. That's it. Thanks for listening. And remember, we all have to start over sometime.